Welcome back to CarCulturestate. Today, we're diving into one of the most budget-friendly hatchbacks that's back with a refreshed look and smarter features, the 2025 Renault Kwid. It's been a strong contender in the entry-level segment for years, and Renault has made some interesting tweaks this time. Whether you're a city commuter, a first-time buyer, or someone looking for an efficient second car, this video will help you figure out if the new Kwid still delivers the value it promises. Let's kick things off with the exterior. At first glance, the 2025 Renault Kwid looks familiar but sharper. Renault hasn't completely overhauled the design, but the front fascia now looks more aggressive. The split headlamp setup remains, with LED DRLs sitting on top and the main headlamps mounted lower on the bumper. There's a fresh grille design with chrome accents, giving it a slightly more premium touch. The cladding around the wheels and doors still adds that SUV-inspired character which the Kwid is known for. The wheels continue to be 14-inch units with new dual-tone covers that mimic alloys. There's a subtle roof spoiler at the back, and Renault has refreshed the taillamps with a smoked finish. It's not a radical design update, but it keeps the Kwid looking contemporary in a segment that rarely sees dramatic changes. Moving inside, the interior layout remains largely the same, but Renault has refined some of the materials and finishes. You'll now see new upholstery patterns and a more cohesive dual-tone dashboard. The center console gets a subtle gloss black treatment, which adds to the visual appeal. The 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system is back and supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's responsive enough for daily use, and Renault has improved the overall UI smoothness slightly. The digital instrument cluster has a new theme as well, with better legibility and a more modern look. Space continues to be one of the Kwid's strongest suits. Despite being compact on the outside, it offers ample room for front and rear passengers. The high seating position also gives you a good view of the road, which new drivers will appreciate. Rear seat comfort is decent for 2 adults, and while it's a tight squeeze for 3, it's manageable for short city drives. Boot space stands at 279 liters, which is quite practical for grocery runs or short weekend trips. Fold down the rear seats, and you can expand the space when needed. Storage options inside the cabin include multiple cubby holes, cup holders, and a glove box that's decently sized. Under the hood, the Kwid retains the 1.0-liter, 3-cylinder petrol engine. It produces around 67 bhp and 91 Nm of torque. While those numbers won't blow you away, they're sufficient for city driving. The engine is paired with either a 5-speed manual or an AMT automatic. The manual is more engaging to drive, offering better control and quicker response, but the AMT is perfect for daily commutes in bumper-to-bumper traffic. The biggest plus here is fuel efficiency. Renault claims up to 22 kmpl for the manual and around 22.5 kmpl for the AMT. Real-world figures will hover around 18 to 20 depending on how you drive, which is still excellent for budget-conscious buyers. When it comes to ride quality, the Kwid does a good job of handling rough patches and speed breakers. Its suspension is tuned for comfort, so most road imperfections are absorbed reasonably well. The steering is light, which makes parking and low-speed maneuvering very easy, especially in tight urban spaces. In terms of safety, the Kwid now comes with dual airbags, ABS with EBD, seatbelt reminders, rear parking sensors, and a high-speed alert as standard. Renault has also reinforced the body structure slightly to meet updated crash test norms. While it's not the most advanced in its class, it covers the basics well. One feature that stands out in this segment is the reverse parking camera, available on higher variants. It's not the clearest in terms of resolution, but it definitely helps in tight parking spots. Speaking of variants, Renault offers the 2025 Kwid in several trims, starting from the base RXE going up to the top-spec Climber edition. The Climber trim adds orange accents, roof rails, and a more rugged design package. It's targeted at younger buyers and adds a bit of flair to the overall look. Pricing is still one of the Kwid's biggest selling points. The base variant starts just under 5 lakh rupees, and even the fully loaded Climber AMT stays within the 7 lakh range ex-showroom. That makes it one of the most accessible cars with a touchscreen and auto gearbox in India today. To sum it up, the 2025 Renault Kwid hasn't reinvented itself, but it didn't need to. It stays true to what it has always been, a practical, efficient, and affordable city car. With small but meaningful updates in design and features, it continues to offer great value for first-time buyers and city commuters. If you're in the market for a stylish hatchback that won't break the bank, the Kwid is still worth a test drive. That's it for today's review. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to CarCulturestate. See you in the next one.